Hello, hello, and welcome. I think I am live tonight. I think I have the sound thing worked out, and perhaps technology won't get the better of me this evening. Fingers crossed. Welcome. I am Connie Douglas. I'm from Great Stamping with Connie, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. And I would like to welcome you to Connie's Craft Along. So tonight we're just going to play around with some pretty papers and some stamps and ink and have a little bit of crafting fun. Or if you prefer to just watch and chit chat, that's all good too. Love to have you along and love to have you watch and comment. Love to have you craft with me, of course, but whatever you're up to, just thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Okay, so what do I need to share with you today? I need to find us. I think we should be live. I think it should be good. Um, I don't hear me. I think that's a good thing. We're not echoing the way we were yesterday at this point. And look, I've come up on the screen over there, so that's good. I have my hair doing a funky thing. Um, I'm gonna blame the weather. I don't really get frizz hair in the humidity, but it is quite humid here today. We've had rain a couple of times and sun. It's like a little bit of rain, sun, more rain, sun. And right now it is dead still. The lake is like glass, which is beautiful. But yeah, it means there's no air movement, so it's getting kind of warm in the cottage, but that's okay. It's all good. Okay, I have sent out registration for the Paper Perfection Card Club for July. We're going to use the Seaside Wishes bundle, which, oh, I had here until just a few minutes ago, so I can't show you, but it's an awesome bundle. Stamps, dies, and a hybrid embossing folder. So lots of good crafting with that guy. I love it. Um, Recent acquisition, but it's awesome. So please join us if you would like. The card club is every month. We make 6 cards, two each of 3 designs, and one is always a fancy fold. Sometimes two are, but one for sure. You will get at least $25 worth of product in your club kit, and so you will have extras for additional crafting and fun. Okay, so the deadline to join that is July 15th, but you should have an email about it. If you are not on my email list, shame on you. I'll put a link in the comments for this video so that you can join my mailing list and get all the info about everything I'm doing. I will also be sending an email in the next couple days about my July card class, just my regular monthly card class. It is free with a minimum purchase, or you can purchase just the kit. I do that only virtually, but we get together and craft over Zoom. And this month we'll be doing Christmas in July. So if you're looking to get a jump on the Christmas cards, this will be a good one. Okay, let's do some crafting, shall we? Head down here and I will grab all my supplies and bits and pieces. So, again, as I mentioned in my preamble for this, we've got another fairly straightforward card layout that you can make quick and easy cards that are wonderful handmade cards, or you can step it up a little bit further. You can add layers, whatever you wish. And this, of course, is just a starting point. So, you can do all sorts of things with this. And I'm just looking at this butterfly. I was going to get some ink to add some color to him, and I have not grabbed a whole lot, but we will get to that. In the meantime, we have a standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. Mine has a little bit of a crease in it, thanks to one pussycat last night walking on it. And, but I think it's going to be pretty much covered, so I think I'll be okay. I just need to remember to use it this way so I cover up the the little beginnings of crease. Not a lot of crease there, but anyway. Then we have a piece of cardstock. This one is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. So this is a very narrow border on my card base. I just wanted the early espresso to sort of anchor this, but I really wanted boho blue because I love boho blue, one of my favorite colors in our color palette. Hello, Lorna, welcome. I think we're ahead of the technology tonight, so we're enjoying this at the moment. Okay, then we have a piece of designer series paper, and it is 4 inches by 3.5. And did I tell you my card was portrait? I don't honestly remember. You can do it either way. Uh, um, but this is going to go on this 4 1/8. So this again will be a narrow border, but we'll get to that in a moment. We have a piece of basic white cardstock, and it is 4 by 1.5. We have another piece of cardstock that is 4 1/8 by 1. And then we have an interest element. And I have one of the paper butterfly accents. This is from the package of pre-cut butterflies. So we do have a butterfly bundle again, but you can still get these butterflies online. Just see, I don't think, I don't have them in the packet, their original packaging. Oh, but maybe we have one here. Yes, I think we have the package here. Paper butterfly accent. So they come like this. There is, I believe, 8 sheets in a package, and there's 5 butterflies on each sheet. So you get lots of crafting in one package. Lots of beautiful butterflies, different styles, and some of them are headed one way and some are headed another way, and that, but they're actually quite economical. Sorry, I don't remember the exact cost, but as I recall, they are quite economical because you get so many in the package. So okay, I wonder what color we want to put on our butterfly. Maybe just a little bit of this moody mauve, eh? Just a little bit of moody mauve in our paper there. I do have boho blue as well, so that could be another option. That might be a whole lot of pink and blue, but maybe I should grab the mossy meadow just to mix things up a little bit. Just grab that one since I didn't have it out, but there we go. Okay, I think we are ready. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm using a sentiment from the Unbounded Love stamp set. You can use anything at all that you have that you like, but I'm going to use this happy birthday from down here. So yeah, the butterflies are lovely, Lorna. They're just paper, so they're not real heavy, but they're all they're all ready to roll. They're so super easy to use, so they are quite lovely. I have enjoyed playing with those. So okay, so we are going to stamp our sentiment onto here, and I think I'm going to do that in boho blue. Oh, this little ink spot looks very inky. And I think I might actually stamp it to the side, because then I don't have to worry about whether I've got it centered or not. It's my little trick. Oh gosh, that was very inky, yes. I wonder, oh, look, and it came through. I think I may need to grab a piece of basic white cardstock. What do we have here? 4 by 1. Okay, so I'm going to cut another piece. I could use this. It's just, it's extremely inky. I made these last year from an In Color Club. Lorna, actually, you have one of these, so I don't know whether yours is super inky or not. And I'm not positive I made mine when I was doing the in color club stuff. But I do remember that I was thinking, oh, I want to give them lots of value for for their money and stuff. So I was putting all this ink on the ink pad, and I probably didn't do anyone any favors because you can have too much ink on your ink pad, and then you get a very thick image when you stamp. So we'll see if this, I won't hold it quite as long. Oh, then I jiggled it. Oh, good grief. Okay, we'll go back and go with the other one because tonight the paper is not two-sided. And so we'll just we'll just go with it. It will be okay. You can tell that it says happy birthday, I think, because what else would that say? Looks more like happy birthday than anything else. So we will go with it. And that we will try to remember that our boho blue ink spot needs to have some ink taken off of it, I think. Okay, so I am going to bring in my butterfly, and this will actually take some ink off of it. Going to bring in a blending brush, and I'm going to do his body and his antenna. This blue. I think I'm just going to do not much. So that didn't really take a whole lot of ink off of there. Let's be honest, folks, that wasn't a whole lot. And this thing still looks very juicy, but anyway, and then I'm going to come in with my Moody Mauve, and it also looks quite juicy. It's interesting because on my large ink pads, when I re-ink them, I don't usually put a whole lot on. Someone said, oh, how much ink do you need? I said, well, there's not necessarily a right or wrong answer. You can obviously put too much on, as I have demonstrated with these little guys. But I tend to add a lesser amount of ink and then I re-ink them more frequently. I like that control of less ink on my ink pad because clearly I'm not good at dealing with it when I'm stamping and things. What do we think? It's got some shading, some light and some dark. I think that might kind of work. Just a little less shading, perhaps. You could also do this with sponge daubers, or you could color it with blends or with markers, or there's lots of ways to get color onto these guys. So that's a quick way. So, okay. Oh, good. I'm glad you like the shading. It, sort of luck of the draw, how it ends up. Okay, so now, this is just 2 layers. And this banner piece, in the sketch that I was using, the banner piece is up here. So you can put it wherever you wish, but I'm going to put it there to kind of have the butterfly on it, maybe just a tad lower is where I'm headed. And then this might be the gem area down here. So let's put this guy together. I am using liquid glue because these are very narrow borders. So I will want to be able to wiggle it into place. She says, wiggling her cardstock even. Down a smidge. There we go. I'm going to put this on flat. Often I pop up the sentiment piece, but this is kind of the background when I've done it this way. And you could make this your sentiment layer, put the banner there if you choose. There's no, as I say, this is the starting point. There's no rights or wrongs. It's just you know, your own creativity, and this layout is to inspire crafting and ideas. So now I think I'm going to put this guy here. He's the same width as this blue card. I'm going to pop this guy up. Maybe I'll do him flat then. I do have tape printer. Maybe we'll just use that. Did you see it? I did again. I turned the cardstock over. I think we talked about this yesterday. I do it all the time. Turn the cardstock over to put the adhesive on. It's just a habit. There are worse things. Okay. There we go. Right about there. And then, hello, Claire, welcome. Then the tricky part is going to be getting little itty bitty bits of dimensional onto this guy. So here goes. I'm going to, let's see if any, can I get, oh, no, I cannot. Maybe I have some mini dimensionals that I can even cut in half because this is very narrow, but we can do it. We are crafters. We can do it. You just see what I have in my little box of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. I was going to say 6 sheets of dimensionals and not a single small one in there, but there are some here, and these are possibly still too fat for some of these things. I'm gonna have to cut this guy too, which is why I kind of tend to use the regular size, because when you cut them even more, they are just a little bigger. But we'll put these on some itty bitty areas. Oh my goodness. Tiny, but we will persevere. Okay, and then let's see where else we can get something here. We got this little, this in there. I think it will. And then I've got one more strip sort of piece that hopefully can go onto his body. Okay, we're testing the dimensional limits here. Don't cut the butterfly. I do want to take that little corner off of the dimensional. There is possibly a teeny tiny bit that's coming through, but I don't think you'll notice it when you're looking at the whole card. So the only problem with these little bits is that when you go to peel the backings off, it's really easy to just pull the whole dimensional off, which of course defeats the purpose of putting it on in the first place. Okay, we can get this. Yep. Okay, the tricky part is done. Getting the dimensionals off. Oh, I could pop this whole thing up now, couldn't I? No, you know, I will not get that right, because this again is a narrow border. So I need to be able to wiggle, I think. I know me. I don't have it in the right place. It will drive me nuts pulling it off. Bring it on, get off. So we'll just do this. Get it down. Just kind of wiggle it around. But look at that. Of course, when you plan to be able to move it, you don't need to. Right? down and I'm gonna flip it over and give it a nice press. Okay, here we go. Now, just one thing missing. These, we used these yesterday. These are the 23 to 25 in color opaque sparkle dots. Like put on the boho blues. I think that might work. Okay, let's do this. Putty all of the edges of this up on the tip. So stick gems. Oh, how about a little tiny sparkle? So this is clear rhinestone territory, and we just want the smallest ones, because that's not a big. There. Just set up too high. I don't really know where the butterfly head is in relation to his antenna. Pull that off because I think I thought it was too high. So we're just going to put it down a smidge. There we go. Okay. There. Oh, that's very sparkly. I love our rhinestones. Do you sometimes forget that we have rhinestones with all the beautiful gems that we have and all the different things? And then every now and again you pull one out and it's like, oh, I just love our rhinestones. They go anywhere, right? They're clear, they're sparkly. I love them. And they're, different sizes. We only used one on here, but if you're layering stuff up, you can do that. Okay, so there you go. Card number 1. Alrighty, card number 2, I have changed up a tiny bit, not a whole lot, but I do have a few different things going on this one. So this is a wild wheat card base, standard card base. Give him a nice squish. Okay. Oh, thanks, Lorna. I'm glad you like that card. That doesn't look quite where I wanted it. Okay, and then I am using a piece of the Thoughtful Journey. So this one actually didn't have any of the picture stuff. It was a little more just marbly random kind of ink coloring and shading and things. So, but I did like that one. You'll notice I don't have a cardstock layer on this one. I'm just going right onto the card base. And then rather than wait for the bottom, I have cut Pretty Peacock to kind of pick up from the bottom of my designer series paper. So let's go ahead and put these pieces on here. And the border on this obviously is a little bit larger because I don't have that extra cardstock layer in there, but I'll just use the glue anyway. So, so 4th of July, and I guess all of our friends and fellow crafters in the US are doing the family get-togethers and the picnics and the barbecues and all the things that we were doing on Canada Day. So it's their turn today. So. I think I missed my moment there, so that's okay. This will just be a little bit bigger gap, but that's fine. And then for my banner, I've cut another piece of wild wheat, and let's see if I hold it up here. Can you see? I have embossed it with the So Swirly embossing folder. So this is another one of those big ones, similar to the one that we used yesterday, but it's swirly. It's not dotty, but it's the same large size. I should pull it out of the shiny cellophane. And it's one of those embossing folders that can be anything. It can be waves, it could be kind of clouds, it can just be some texture. It's wonderful. And again, it is the large size. So there's a regular card sitting on it, so you can see that it is one of the big ones. Okay, so that's what I did with that. And I think that I'm going to put this piece in here. Just, just because I can. Again, I'm not going to put it up there. I did say I was doing things a little bit different on this card, so, And as we said right at the beginning, it's an easy layout, and this is to inspire you and your crafting. So there's all sorts of things that you can do once you get going with this layout. As I said, you can add layers, you can move pieces around, you can make them little different sizes, whatever you wish. It's just to, I'll say, spark your imagination or inspiration and that. And then we have these two pieces. So this says smooth sailing and sunny skies. And here we have a hot air balloon. And these are from something that I didn't put handy. These are some of the new ephemera pieces. So I have a bunch of these. So there's different packages, and they have different things in them. So this particular one is from here. So here's a sun, and then we have the hot air balloon and some fish and birds, ice cream, like all sorts of different things, different sizes, different colors, all sorts of things, and they're paper, so you can use them for accents on cards. You can make cards out of these completely. They are awesome little bits and pieces if you're doing some scrapbooking. Oh, I could put that up there, couldn't I? This might need to stay out. I might use him as well. So I was thinking I would put this guy here, but look, you can go there, and then this. Does that look odd? I don't think so. So anyway, there are different packages. That's one of the styles. There's also, and I know this is probably going to be shiny. There's lots of flowers and things in this. This one is actually called Fully Flowering Ephemera Pack. And then there's also one that's saying something. And this is all sentiments and words. So these are just sentiment strips that you can use, but then there's also, cut out words, a couple pages of cut out words, and some more. These are shaped sentiments, which is one of the ones that we're using. So lots and lots of different things ready to go, quick and easy. Great for travel, great for crafting with kids, because there's so much that's just ready to use. So, okay, so I think we're just going to put all three of these on with dimensionals, get them popped up, get a little lift going on here. Lift, hot air balloon. Okay, not necessarily my best work, but then I didn't claim to be a comedian. Okay. Yeah, I need more dimensionals, and I don't think I want the little ones for this. We'll go back to the regular size. Put some of these on here. And some here. Okay. Just need to get a whole bunch of backs off. I haven't practiced the thing with the pokey tool. Let's see, I need practice. Well, that wasn't too bad. So there's one. Whoops. Let's see if I can get all of these off and then we can put them all on together. Promise I can never tell it's off if I don't actually see me lift it or feel it. Other than the first one, obviously, I can see that. Okay, that wasn't too bad, was it? Perhaps I'm learning. Squish just yet. No, no. It's just so it's not. Smidge. Okay, it's going down because I'm not sure it would make a whole lot of difference. I think it would work anywhere. Okay, and then we need some gems for this guy. So we have wild wheat that we could put down here. I'm sort of thinking something in there, and I don't think I want wild wheat on wild wheat. I want something with a little bit more shine, maybe something a little more metallic. What do we think? Oh, we have these in Calypso Coral to go with that. These are all large. They're gonna be too big. Let's be brave, she says confidently. Always pull them up, can't I? Yeah, I think that works. So there you go, a little bit different. No stamping, but we did get some images and we did get a sentiment and we used something new, the new ephemera. So that's you will find those online in my online store. They are in the catalog. If you have a paper catalog, they are near the beginning. And there's different packages. There's also cards and envelopes that you can get to coordinate with all those so that you can do some really super quick crafting if that's your goal. That's available as well. But something new, something different. And so just new things to play with, and how good is that, right? Okay, let me just bring this back. There we go. So those are the cards for tonight. And as I say, you are welcome to use that as your jumping off point. And oh, hello, Suzette. Welcome. The cards are on the table and we're just about finished, but that's okay. Oh, thank you. We were playing with the new ephemera tonight and the cutout butterflies. So we didn't have to do a lot of work tonight. A lot of the work was done for us. So that was kind of fun. Anyway, I hope you like it. I hope you give it a try. Give this layout a go and let me know what you think. Hey, thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. You're very welcome, Lorna. Love having you along on these crafting adventures. And thank you all for hanging out with me this evening. I really appreciate it. Take care, everyone. I hope to craft again with you really soon. Bye for now.